Welcome to our in-depth exploration into awakening your hidden spiritual sensitivity. Today, we will navigate through understanding the essence of spiritual sensitivity, why it's vital, and how you can unlock this profound aspect of your being. To begin, let's define what spiritual sensitivity is. It's an innate ability within each of us to perceive and feel things beyond the physical or material realm. This sensitivity connects us with the deeper vibrations of life, allowing us to experience a sense of unity with all that exists. But why is it that so many of us seem disconnected or numb to this part of ourselves? One reason could be the modern lifestyle, which emphasizes rational thought, productivity, and tangible results. While these are not inherently negative, they can overshadow the more subtle, intuitive parts of our being. Here, the first key to awakening your spiritual sensitivity lies, recognizing the need to balance our internal scales. To do this, we start by slowing down. In the fast-paced rhythm of everyday life, take moments to simply be. This is not about doing nothing, but about being present in each moment fully. When you eat, notice the flavors, textures, and sensations. When you walk, feel your connection to the earth with each step. This practice of mindfulness tunes you into the subtler frequencies of life. As we engage more deeply with the present, we naturally become more aware of the subtle energies around us. Another practical step is to cultivate silence. In silence, we can hear the whispers of our inner selves, which are often drowned out by the noise of our busy minds. Dedicate a few minutes each day to sit in silence. This doesn't have to be in the form of structured meditation. It could be sitting quietly with a cup of tea, letting your thoughts pass without attachment. Now, let's shift our focus to the emotional landscape. Our emotions are powerful indicators of our spiritual state. To enhance your spiritual sensitivity, begin to observe your emotions without judgment. When you feel joy, what is happening around you? What about when you feel sadness or anger? Observing your emotional reactions to different situations reveals your deeper values and conflicts, guiding you to understand your spiritual self better.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
In this emotional exploration, it is crucial to practice acceptance. Acceptance does not mean resignation or passive tolerance of negative situations or emotions. Rather, it involves acknowledging your current state and emotions as they are without forcing change. This acceptance creates a safe space for your true feelings and intuitions to surface, including those subtle, spiritual nudges often missed when we are in resistance. Another transformative practice is connecting with nature. Nature speaks a language understood by our deeper intuitive selves. Whether it's a forest, a city park, or your backyard, time spent in nature reconnects us with the Earth's grounding energy and the rhythm of life that flows through all things. As you begin to apply these practices, remember that awakening spiritual sensitivity is a gradual process, not an instant transformation. It requires patience and persistent effort. Now let's pause to consider a significant question. In what moments of your day are you already experiencing hints of spiritual sensitivity that perhaps you've been overlooking? Harnessing the dual powers of intention and attention, a pathway to deepening spiritual sensitivity. As we carry on our journey toward awakening spiritual sensitivity, our next focus is on the power of intention and attention. Intention is the directed impulse of consciousness that aims to carry out a specific action or result. When it comes to spiritual sensitivity, intention acts like a compass, directing our energies towards greater awareness and connection. Start each day by setting an intention to remain open to the subtle energies around and within you. This could be as simple as an intention to be present, to listen deeply, or to connect authentically with others. Attention, on the other hand, is how we maintain and direct our focus. Where intention sets the direction, attention ensures we continue on that path. In the context of spiritual sensitivity, it's important to practice where you place your attention. Are you consistently focusing on tasks, worries, and material concerns, or are you also giving space to notice the feelings and energies that move through and around you? A practical way to refine your attention is through the practice of meditation. Meditation trains the mind to focus and return to that focus when it wanders. This skill is invaluable not only in meditation but in everyday life, as it enhances your ability to stay present with the subtler layers of your experience. Moreover, the practice of gratitude is profoundly connected with spiritual sensitivity. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is missing or desired to what is presently a source of blessing. Each night, consider writing down 3 things you were grateful for that day. This simple practice can shift your energy and increase your sensitivity to the positive flows of life around you. Another aspect to consider in enhancing your spiritual sensitivity is the cultivation of empathy. Empathy allows you to feel with others, to understand their emotions and perspectives without judgment. This connection deepens your own spiritual experiences and fosters a sense of interconnectedness, essential for spiritual sensitivity. To cultivate empathy, engage in active listening during your interactions. Focus fully on understanding the other person's perspective and emotional state, rather than planning your response or judgment. An essential element in building this interconnectedness is also recognizing and respecting boundaries. While empathy opens us to share in others' experiences, boundaries allow us to distinguish where our feelings end and others begin. This distinction is crucial because it prevents us from becoming overwhelmed or losing ourselves in the process. It's about finding the balance between connection and self-preservation, which is vital for maintaining spiritual health. Furthermore, let's explore how creativity plays a role in spiritual sensitivity. Creativity is not just about arts or crafts. It's a form of expression that connects us to something bigger than ourselves. When you create, you tap into the universal energies and express them through your unique perspective. Engage in any form of creativity that resonates with you, be it writing, painting, dancing, cooking, or even problem solving. Creativity stimulates the intuitive side of your brain, enhancing your ability to perceive and respond to spiritual stimuli. Now, consider the role of physical wellness in spiritual sensitivity. Our bodies are the temples that house our spirits. When our physical health is compromised, it can cloud our spiritual sensors. Incorporate physical activity that you enjoy into your routine. Yoga, for example, is particularly effective as it combines movement, breath, and meditation, promoting both physical and spiritual well-being. Also, pay attention to your diet. Foods have energy, and consuming a balanced, mindful diet can help clear your spiritual receptors. As we delve deeper into awakening your spiritual sensitivity, it's important to recognize the signals your body and mind give you. Sometimes, fatigue or discomfort might not just be physical symptoms, but could also be indicators of spiritual dissonance. Pay attention to these signs and explore what they might be telling you about your spiritual path and choices. Lastly, for this part, let's consider the influence of your environment on your spiritual sensitivity. The spaces we inhabit can either dampen or enhance our sensitivity. Create a sanctuary in your home that reflects your spiritual needs, be it through colors, symbols, plants, or crystals that resonate with you. Also, be mindful of the media you consume and the conversations you engage in. Surround yourself with uplifting and positive influences that encourage your spiritual growth. Now, I invite you to reflect on how your environment currently supports or hinders your spiritual sensitivity. What changes can you make to create a more nurturing space? Navigating the echoes of experience, integrating life's lessons to elevate spiritual sensitivity. Moving forward, our third focus is on understanding and integrating the lessons from our past experiences, which is pivotal in awakening our spiritual sensitivity. Each experience we go through, no matter how trivial it might seem, holds valuable lessons about our deeper self and our connection to the universe. The key here is reflection. Take time to reflect on significant events in your life. What emotions do they evoke? What lessons can you learn from them? This reflective practice helps you make sense of your past and see how it shapes your spiritual journey. An effective tool for deeper reflection is journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings about past experiences can help you process and understand them better. This not only clears mental and emotional clutter, but also enhances your spiritual receptivity. As you write, try to see the broader spiritual implications of your experiences. How have these experiences tested or strengthened your values? What deeper insights about life and existence have they revealed? Another aspect of integrating past lessons is forgiveness. Holding on to past grievances or regrets can severely cloud your spiritual sensitivity. Forgiveness, whether it's forgiving yourself or others, is like releasing a heavy burden. It frees up energy that was bound in negative feelings, allowing for a clearer spiritual connection. Remember, forgiveness does not mean condoning wrong behavior. It means you choose to release its hold on you. In addition to personal experiences, consider the cultural and ancestral influences on your spiritual journey. Each culture and family has its spiritual beliefs and practices, and these can profoundly shape your spiritual perspective. Explore these traditions. What aspects resonate with you? How do they align or conflict with your personal spiritual experiences and beliefs? Engaging with these questions not only deepens your understanding of your spiritual roots, but also helps you define your unique spiritual path. As you explore your past and cultural background, it's also important to remain open to new perspectives and teachings. Spiritual sensitivity is about expansiveness and inclusivity. Engage with diverse spiritual teachings and philosophies. This doesn't mean you have to accept everything you learn, but being open to understanding others' spiritual paths enhances your own spiritual flexibility and depth. This exploration of past influences and openness to diverse teachings brings us to the concept of spiritual community. Connecting with a community of like-minded individuals can provide support and enhance your spiritual journey. Whether it's a local meditation group, an online forum, or a spiritual study class, being part of such a community not only offers companionship but also exposes you to different insights and practices that can further refine your spiritual sensitivity. In these spaces, share your experiences and learn from others, and notice how this exchange amplifies your own spiritual awareness. Now, consider the role of rituals in your spiritual practice. Rituals, whether they are simple daily habits or more elaborate ceremonies, serve as anchors for your spiritual life. They create a sacred space and time where you can connect more deeply with your spiritual essence. Develop personal rituals that resonate with your beliefs and feelings. It could be as simple as lighting a candle every morning to symbolize the start of a day filled with light and awareness, or setting aside time each evening to meditate or read inspirational literature. Moreover, the practice of continuous learning and adaptation is crucial in spiritual development. As you grow and evolve, so will your spiritual needs and insights. Keep your practice dynamic. What worked for you a year ago might not serve you now. Be willing to adapt and evolve your practices to meet your current spiritual state. This segment of our journey invites you to reflect deeply on how your past has shaped you, how you integrate its lessons, and how you continue to evolve in your spiritual practices. Consider how embracing forgiveness, exploring your cultural roots, and engaging in a spiritual community have influenced your spiritual sensitivity. Cultivating resilience on the spiritual path, strategies for sustaining and protecting your spiritual sensitivity. As we step into the final part of our journey towards awakening your spiritual sensitivity, it's crucial to focus on sustainability and protection. Now that you've begun to open up to these deeper dimensions of your being, how can you nurture and protect this sensitivity in a world that often prioritizes the material and visible? Firstly, it's important to establish a consistent spiritual practice. Just as physical muscles need regular exercise to stay strong, your spiritual senses need continuous engagement to remain clear and responsive. This could mean dedicating specific times for meditation, prayer, reflection, or whatever practices resonate with your spirit. Consistency is key, as it builds a strong foundation and creates a rhythm that helps sustain your spiritual sensitivity. Next, consider the importance of spiritual discernment. Not every spiritual idea, practice, or community will be right for you. Learn to listen to your inner voice and trust your intuition. Does something feel right? Does it align with your core values and beliefs? Discernment allows you to navigate through various spiritual offerings and choose those that genuinely nourish and support your path. It's also essential to protect your energy. In a world where we're constantly bombarded by stimuli, learning how to shield yourself can prevent you from becoming spiritually overwhelmed. This might involve setting boundaries in relationships, limiting exposure to negative media, or even learning energetic shielding techniques through visualization or the use of protective crystals or symbols. Moreover, the role of physical and environmental wellness continues to be critical. Ensure that your physical environment supports your spiritual practices. This could involve creating a dedicated space in your home for spiritual activities, choosing to spend time in natural, calming environments, or even organizing your living space to reduce clutter and distraction. Another key aspect is the role of community and collective energy. While personal practice is vital, connecting with others on a similar path can amplify and stabilize your spiritual growth. Share your journey, seek advice, and offer support. The collective energy of a community can be a powerful force for sustaining and enhancing individual spiritual sensitivity. Finally, embrace the journey itself as a teacher. Every challenge and every moment of joy has something to teach us about our spiritual path. Remain open to these lessons and approach them with curiosity and a willingness to learn. Each step you take is an integral part of your spiritual evolution. As we conclude this exploration, reflect on how these practices can be integrated into your life to maintain and protect your newly awakened spiritual sensitivity. How will you implement these insights to not just awaken but also nurture your spiritual sensitivity continually? This journey of spiritual awakening is ongoing and ever-evolving. Each day offers new opportunities to deepen your understanding, connect more profoundly, and live more aligned with your spiritual essence. I encourage you to carry forward with this exploration, embracing each moment as a step further into the depths of your spiritual being. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this profound journey. May your path be filled with light, understanding, and continuous growth.